Levels to love. Levels to love. Levels to love. Levels to love.
Right off mother, 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 right off mother.
Ladies 35, episode 1. We got levels to this shit. You better make sure you on one of them.
Right off mother, right off mother, right off mother, right off mother.
We got levels to this shit. You better make sure you on one of them.
Right off mother, right off mother, right off mother, right off mother.
To make sure you on one of them.
Right off mother, right off mother, right off mother, right off mother.
To make sure you on one of them.
Right off mother, 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 right off mother.
To make sure you on one of them.
Right off mother, right off mother, right off mother, right off mother.
We got levels to this shit. You better make sure you on one of them.
Right off mother, 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 right off mother.
You know, little rap homies, you know what I'm saying? They're hanging out here in the loo.
Nelly
Jay-Z
is
fuck
not
somebody.
on Jay-Z level to like be able to meet him, in my opinion.
You said what?
I mean, I'm not
You
trying
said
to.
what?
I'm not trying to put St. Louis down, but I'm just saying I don't
You
think.
said
I know how big Nelly is. I've been listening to him since I was like 5 years old.
thank you.
Was that before? Was that before? But let's be serious. Was that before TikTok or after?
What?
I ain't gonna lie, his latest song
Nelly.
blew up on
Nelly.
TikTok. You know them white kids be making dances.
Man.
Hold on, Nelly been busting.
Right off mother.
I'm just saying, I don't think he's as big as Jay-Z. Jay-Z is on the level of their level is like unmatched.
Unmatched in regards to what? Like lyrics?
Or money.
Money, I'm saying money.
Right.
Jay-Z damn near a billionaire, but that don't mean he ain't never talked with rappers.
Right off mother.
Don't look at me like that, Angel.
I'm looking at you like that because you from the three.
I'm
from here.
I know. I'm
Bogus as fuck.
I am appalled.
I ain't even from here, and I'm like, go Nelly.
Hey, Nelly, we do not condone this.
We don't.
Just know I'm your biggest fan.
You sound real basic right now.
I love you. I love you. The man so far.
He alright.
Right off mother.
Look.
What? Don't do Nelly like that. Come on now.
He's alright. He has that eye face. Like, okay, yeah, you got the
the
muscles.
eye. It's the cheekbone.
The demeanor.
I mean,
It's
for his
the
age, he
demeanor.
looks
It's
good.
it's when a man knows how to dress. It makes them look even better.
I know.
So Nelly knows how to dress.
So are you trying to say without them clothes he wouldn't be as good?
Shoot, I like seeing one with them clothes on.
I knew your nasty ass was gonna say that.
Right off mother.
I mean, he looks really good for his age. I ain't trying to knock
And
him
he's
down.
a good looking person. He's a good looking black man.
Yes, he is. I ain't say the man was ugly. I'm just saying he's alright.
That's
Like-
basically saying ugly. I wish a bitch would come to me and be like, you alright. Or a nigga come to me like, you
I think
alright.
L just saying his music, alright.
I'm just saying his music.
No, she's saying him
Him
his
as a
music,
person,
his
his
looks,
music,
his demeanor
everything.
is alright.
Right off mother.
You mean to tell me, L, if Nelly showed up to your door on Valentine's Day talking
Oh
about,
my goodness.
talking about, hey,
Take it there.
let's go out tonight.
His old ass right now. You talking about the younger or the older?
No, we
No,
talking about
now.
right
Take a ride with me.
Me.
On me, he sing that whole line.
That's corny as hell. Oh my god.
Hey, must be the money.
Right off mother. 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 Right off mother.
Mama Ochoa, I'm going to rewind back because you said something about Valentine's Day. And because that shit coming up, and we got ladies in the room because we taking over the palace tonight, what are y'all's expectations for V-Day?
Right off, mother.
We are females. We have expectations on how we want this day to go, whether it be us getting wined and dined or us wine and dine on our significant other.
I'm definitely going to show out and put out.
You're done. You're done.
I love it, Mama Ochoa. I love it. I'm
finna, you know what I'm saying, wine and dine you. You better wine and dine me, and then we fucking.
So how are
it's
you?
Valentine's Day.
What are you whining and dining? Because people say Valentine's Day is like where you express how much you appreciate that person. Yeah, we could do it on a day-to-day, but Valentine's Day is that, holiday specialized for that. So how are you whining and dining your man?
You know what I'm saying? What is it, pre-pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Out, favorite Mexican restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Always.
Right off, mother.
It's not like you gotta wow. It's just another day, you know what I'm saying? Just more so, let's just go out and do something to celebrate the day in a sense. I'm not looking to put too much of an expectation on how big or fancy you gotta take me out. You can make me a meal for all I care, or we could cook together.
So I'm going to flip the question on you then.
Right off, mother.
Is your expectation, not for what, he's going to get you, is your expectation for, what you want to do for him sometimes something you more so want to do rather than something that he wants you to do? And I'll explain it like this. We have in our minds an idea of how our man wants to be wine and dine. So are we doing these things like rose petals or Mexican restaurant for our benefit or for the benefit of our significant other?
I think when you do stuff like that, it is for the woman's benefit in a sense. I don't think men necessarily enjoy rose petals. I mean, they might actually. I don't know. We're not men. I don't know. Sometimes do women ask their men? That's the other thing. Do you ask your man? Is that what you?
And I'm gonna open the floor because I want y'all to answer too. Are we really willing to ask a man what he wants for that day?
I've never asked. I don't
think I have either.
I've asked and
I
didn't like their response, so I just did my own thing.
Right off, mother.
So what does? Okay, so I'm gonna ask. What does their response usually be?
I've heard some dumbass responses like,
"Oh, buy me some J's." Oh, we can do some dinner or
something dumb as that.
Why is that bad? That's what he wants.
Because that's a big ass gift.
Right. Okay. So
Valentine's Day is a regular popularized
ass day. Do you feel all right? So what are you feeling if you got to go out and buy this man J's? Are you expecting a bigger gift in return as well?
I mean, you got to meet that same level as some damn J's.
Listen,
some diamond earrings,
we don't
a
buy
necklace,
men
something.
shoes, or else they're gonna use them to walk out of our lives. So I'm not buying him no motherfucking J's.
I've done it. I've done it.
And you see why they're not in your life right now?
No, I broke up with them.
Right off, mother.
Even still, you're expecting more than one thing on Valentine's Day that could equate to the same price as Jay's. So why is what he wants something that's so far-fetched or, nah, I can't do that. That's too expensive.
To me, it's not far-fetched. It's just not romantic. That's his way
of wanting to be romance. You
exactly.
asked,
no, that's just him wanting to to
That's
meet.
why I don't ask.
Yeah, but you asked and you answered. If he asked you what you wanted to do, you'd be like, "Oh, I want to go out to dinner. You buy me flowers." It's still gonna cost.
To me, I'm expecting an answer "Oh, let's go out to dinner. Oh, let's go try this new place, this new adventure." Not buy me some materialistic as item. I'm wanting something to be romantic. Give me ideas so I can plan out the whole day. Don't give me one gift idea and then that's all you want to. You can't experience that together. You can't enjoy that gift together at all.
You can enjoy it. No, I disagree.
What she finna do?
it's
Put
size
her
14.
feet in his J's in.
Every time you see your nigga wearing them J's, be like, yeah, I bought him them bitches. Every time you see somebody looking
Every
at his
time I see
fit,
my man in the shoes I got, I might
come
be like, hey.
on.
I hope somebody asks him, hey man, where you get them shoes
My
from?
lady bought me these.
My lady found me these.
Right off mother.
When people give him compliments, I ain't gonna lie. In the past, I be like, "Yeah, you gonna tell him I bought them for you? Like, you gonna let
Girl,
them know?"
I don't ask. I tell her, yeah, I bought them Tims.
I've said that a couple times.
Put y'all man on blast.
Yes, they need to know. They need to know you didn't buy that gift. I picked it out for you. Actually, I picked out that whole damn outfit. Let's put it put it out there.
You picking out outfits for men?
Yes, I pick out outfits.
Right off mother.
No, any item that I still own from an ex, like my purse, and someone says, "Oh, that's a cute purse. Where you got it?" My ex got it for me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I tell everyone anytime I'm
You
wearing
keeping
a
shit
gift.
from your ex?
It's a purse. I'm gonna keep that.
Hell
The
yeah.
hell? Who?
Why would I
Because he
throw
broke
away a
up-
whole jacket that's really cute?
Fuck that dude.
On
No,
me.
that's
On
a good
me.
ass gift. I'm not throwing that shit away. Like,
Nah.
See, I'm
That's
crazy.
blood,
I'm
sweat,
lighting
and
that on
tears
fire.
right there
I
in
find
that
out
gift.
it's from another bitch.
On me, because
Lighting that
I would
shit on
hate
fire.
to see a hoodie that some other bitch bought
Bought
for my
you,
man.
and
He
I
like,
hate to see
nah.
it. I hate to
It's
see
a
it.
piece of clothing. I do not care.
I did her at first when another female bought him clothing items and he wore that shirt a little too much, in my opinion. I did get a little upset.
'Cause
Not
he
gonna
liked
lie.
that shirt.
He really liked that. So I'm
On
like,
me.
oh, you like that bitch like that too, huh?
Yep.
Right off mother.
Oh, you like that bitch like that too, huh?
Like, what you doing? You going over there? Are you going over there? Y'all having dinner dates together? Like, what's going on?
Oh, you like that bitch like that too, huh?
Putting that shirt on, oh yeah, I remember the bitch that bought me this shit, and anytime you see him
It's
in that
true.
shit, you fuck that bitch.
Maybe because I've never had a guy tell me, "Oh, my bitch bought me," or "My ex bought me this." No, because guys don't go around saying that shit. They just lie and say, "Oh, I got it myself," because they don't really want you to think that's.
Sure do.
Right off mother.
They do lie.
They do lie.
They do lie.
Guys are always 10
They
steps
ain't gonna
ahead of
ever
you.
tell
They
you.
know that if
They
they
gonna
tell
be,
you the
oh.
truth, your ass gonna be like, "You don't love me."
Right off mother.
In order to eliminate the problem, you gotta lie.
Yeah, that's how men
Right.
operate.
Yep, that's how
And
they
that
think.
shit ain't right, and I'm on the strike.
Right off mother.
Go to stepping now.
So I'm gonna run back the question that I asked the room. What are your expectations? Because you was the one who said Michael Kors is Michael Kors. Target ain't shit.
I'm not. I like Target. I shop at Target all the time.
But what are your expectations
For Valentine's Day, my expectations is it depends on that person's income. To me,
She got an income-based plan.
She got an income-based plan.
it's based like if you're in the 30,000, you're in the 60,000, 90K. I break it up kind of that way. If you're in the 30,000, range, that means you're still working on yourself. You haven't, reached that next level potential.
Right off mother.
So I'm not gonna expect you to ball out on me. And it also depends on how long we've been together. If we've been together for a short period of time, we're just probably gonna do maybe dinner, cook each
Dinner
other
and a
dinner.
teddy bear.
Yeah, dinner, teddy bear with a card, maybe a gift card. If not, that's cool too. Just pour your house.
That's that 30,000. Okay,
That's like the 30,000.
She got an income-based plan.
60,000. You moving up to the range of like, you probably rent out a hotel room with the flower petals, with the room service wine, because that's higher in price.
The Hilton.
The Ritz Carlton.
The Ritz, the Four Seasons,
60,000?
60,000.
I can't wait to hear with your 90,000.
We going out the country.
90, we're going out of town.
Country.
90, you're flying me out with a room that's already booked and decorated by the staff, not by you, by the staff. You're gonna tip them well. You're gonna make sure dinner is set. Like, we arrive with food already prepared for us. We're gonna have, dinner that night. We're gonna have so we're gonna have dinner that night. We're also gonna do some extravagant things. So it's not gonna be just that one Valentine's Day. It's gonna turn into a few days. So that's
Valentine Day.
That's days. So with the
She got an income-based plan.
Right off mother, right off mother, right off mother, right off mother, right off mother.
Late night edition, late night edition, late night edition. Late night edition, late night edition, late night edition. Late night edition, late night edition, late night edition. Late night edition, 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 late night edition.
It's your girl Nola. Naughty, nasty, got a lot of shit to say. Who else do I have in the room with me?
Damn, you just gonna drop it like that?
You know I always got to take it over as soon as I get home.
Oh my God. Well, it's your girl, dark and lovely. Like I always say, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Get into it.
Ooh wee.
It's your girl Air Force Ari coming at you with the smooth velvety voice, keeping you on cloud 9.
And last but not least, it's your girl L. You know, we out here catching flights, not feelings this season.
Period.
Ooh wee.
All right, ladies. So we had some interesting things that we were talking about prior to, hitting the record button. And we were talking about relationships. Specifically, how do we know when a relationship is dead and gone, DNR, leave it alone, gone? So I'm going to open up the floor. Ladies, how do you feel, or how do you realize that a relationship that you're in is dead? Go on, L. You ready?
I guess I'll go ahead. Just from experience, from the signs that I've seen or portrayed upon me, I realized that a relationship was pretty much dead once I realized that the man wasn't as interested, meaning showing signs of like not asking me, am I hungry anymore? Like just bringing his own meal home. Like, why are you doing that?
Ooh wee.
So you're saying he became like disengaged
Yes.
from the relationship?
Yes.
Like totally, I don't give a fuck about you no more.
Basically.
Did you ever like confront him and ask him, hey, what's up? Is there something going on? Is there any questions, comments, or concerns?
Well, most of the time I try not to like put them on the spot because obviously I don't think men really like that. Some become defensive and they kind of put up a wall. So I try and ease my way into it by saying, oh, can we check out this new place? Try and pull some more excitement into the relationship before I start barking orders at you. Like, why aren't you doing this and this? And I need attention and all this. Because if you go about it that way, I feel like you're not really going to get it if they're already too far gone.
So I'm going to ask a bitchy question, but I don't mean to be a bitch. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh wee.
Do you think that you not asking those questions, you were kind of letting the relationship deaden? Because if I feel like there's something wrong in the relationship, I'm gonna ask, what's up? You used to do this, now you're not doing this no more, so you need to tell me what's going on. Or if you're not happy, I wouldn't more so just say, let's do this, let's do that, because you already know that he's going to say, nah, I'm not feeling it, or I don't want to do that tonight, or you know what I'm saying?
I totally feel you on that. I mean, I do believe communication is key. I mean, a closed mouth doesn't get fed at all. I totally believe in that. But at the same time, sometimes it's like I try and find different ways to go about it. Because not every man is the same. Like some, you can probably be blunt about it. Because I've tried like saying, oh, this is my needs. And, and they don't really do that, It's like with others, they got to see the action. So bringing them out more, I believe with some men, it would work better. Showing them a different, showing them a different lifestyle. Showing them, what this relationship could be if you did a little bit more with us going out and experiencing more and enjoying our time together.
Right.
Ooh wee.
All right, I got other ladies in this room. I know y'all not quiet for no reason.
Ooh wee.
They just come home and it's a simple, hey, how Like at that point, you guys are living as roommates instead of like a future husband and wife. So you guys are just going past each other, living each other separate like lives, but in a house together. So I feel like at that point, when I'm just existing and not really living in the relationship, that's whenever I know, like at that point, it's what am I here for?
So same question I asked L. Do you confront him? Like, do you open up the lines of communication and ask him what's up?
I do, because I thrive off of like energy and vibe and this and that. So like if I feel like there's something wrong, I'm going to address the situation. Probably not right then and there, but it's going to bother me to a point like, dang, like I want to fight for this relationship. I don't want this to just end because we're not communicating with each other. Like, let's figure out what the issue is and let's see if we can resolve that issue. If not, maybe we do have to go our separate ways.
Ooh wee.
Okay. Ari, Air Force Ari.
I'm gonna keep it real simple. I feel like the second all you have to offer me is like dick, it's it.
Ooh wee.
Not that I'm done, but the question was like, how do you know? It's just kind of coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not excited to get off work and come home to you. You know what I mean? We've all been in a relationship where it's like, you're just fucking smitten. You can't wait to wake up in the morning and like text your person. You can't wait to, the quicker you go to work, the quicker you can get off so you can see them.
Yeah.
And then like once you get to the point to where you start like, I gotta go home. Huh?
It's like you still have butterflies in your stomach. Yeah.
And I've had butterflies for like with somebody like 3 years straight, and then I've also been in a situation where like it's just like, oh my God, I don't even want to go home because I know it's gonna be some bullshit.
Man,
like,
let me do some extra work.
Yeah.
Let me do some OT tonight.
But look, when you come home and you sit in your car for 20 minutes before you even walk
just
inside,
bullshitting.
It's a dead end.
Ooh wee.
That's when you gotta have your own
no,
place, ladies.
not that specifically, because sometimes you gotta decompress.
Right, that's what I was
For the
thinking.
most part, if we get to the point where all you have to offer me is sex, that's not a therapeutic relationship.
Yeah.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Well,
So-
I'm going to ask you.
You gonna ask who? Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
You can't just be the
Ask
motherfucking.
me. Ask me
you
then.
know.
Shit.
Shit. So the question is, when do you feel the relationship is over, Miss Nola?
Ooh wee.
See, for me, I like tuning into people's auras. And I'm not calling myself spiritual or anything like that, but I feel things and I feel vibes off of people, and I'm able to really feel if your vibe with me is off. And I'm not saying off like you're having a bad day off. I'm able to feel like, damn, this nigga or this person has really switched on me.
Ooh wee.
Because it's evident in the way that we conversate. It's evident in your mannerisms. Like I watch a lot of that shit. So if I see that you're switching up on me, before I get my feelings hurt, me, myself, I'll start turning that shit off too. Like I'll start dialing it down too until we get to a point where we're both like, well, I guess this didn't work.
Ooh wee.
So, like you know, been the bitch, but not really the bitch. Why don't you communicate?
I mean,
you've been on our ass talking about.
I mean,
why don't
communication is key.
It
It
is
is.
key.
It is. But I also, and if you're in a relationship with me, you know my love language. And if you know my love language, you know that it doesn't always have to be words said. It's actions seen. So I'm looking at your actions, and if I see that your actions are switching up, I know that your words are going to come thereafter. So I'm more so observant on how you're acting and how your behavior is towards me when the switch up is happening. Because if there's ever a behavior change, I know that there's something that changed in you. And yes, can I fight for it? Yeah, I could. I really could. I'm not going to cap that down. But like I said, I'm more on behavior. So you switch up, I dial down.
Awesome.
Now, if you come to me and say, like, what's going on with you? I'm going to say, well, I'm just following the vibe that you're giving me. And then from there, we can have a conversation as to whether this is going to keep going or not.
Ooh wee.
Okay, I respect that. I mean, I just had to call you on your, you know.
It ain't no bullshit because I was able to explain
You
myself.
did explain, but I wanted you to go more in depth.
I agree.
Okay.
And I was able to. You
did
welcome.
that.
But I
Thank
think
you.
that also goes into like self-love because we hit on self-love in relationships. So prior to a relationship becoming null and void, do you think that it's a requirement or it should be a requirement for you to know your significant other's love language?
Yeah, if we want the relationship to work, if we want the relationship to last, we should understand each other's love language. Like if my number one love language is physical touch and you're not touching me, you're not, just holding my hand or even like grabbing the booty, like, okay, ladies, you capping if you say sometimes you get annoyed. You like that shit deep down on their side. You want him to slap your ass and bang you from the back. It's okay.
Me.
Ooh wee.
So if my love language is physical touch and you're not giving that to me, I'm going to feel like you don't love me.
Sometimes men just can't. I'm going to interrupt real quick. Sometimes, like, men seriously just cannot do that.
To touch certain things, but not touch. Men love to touch objects. They are so quick
So
to
it's
touch.
there's two different touches, right? When I say my love language is physical touch, that doesn't mean I want you to slap my ass when you hitting it from the back. That means if I'm in the kitchen cooking and if you walk past me, raise your hand across my waist or something like that. Or, like stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, there's a
they gonna touch when they want to touch, of course.
Right.
But I'm talking about, like, you really know somebody's love language when they do it outside of sex. You got to take everything that they do in the bedroom, throw that shit away. They not thinking with this head, so that don't even count.
Ooh wee.
I'm going to ask this. Do you think we focus more on our love language rather than really trying to find out what our partner's love language is?
Yeah, because we're selfish.
Yeah, I'm not finding shit out. You just gotta tell me that. You just gotta tell me that shit, and I'll abide.
So do you expect that in turn, though?
For them to know what mine is? I'm an open book. I'm going to tell you right off the back.
Yeah. I need you to, every time, if you walk past me and we in the living room or the kitchen or something, if you walk past me, don't not fucking touch me. Yeah. You gotta touch me every time you walk past.
Ooh wee.
Right off mother.
We always serve because Nino got dope.